Okay, this is how I season cast iron. First thing I need to do is get the glove here. And what I do is I take the pan and I wash it. You can just wipe it out if there isn't a lot of stuff, but the best way is to season it in the oven. So I just come over here and I wash it real quick. And put the handle on because it's kind of hot. And you can use dishwashing liquid in a pan. It's not going to hurt it at all. One thing you don't want to use is cooking something that's too acid. Anything too acidic is going to eat off your seasoning. So bring it over here. You can just give it a little wipe over. But if you want to be sure there's nothing on there, you can also give it a quick squirt and wipe it off. And you can even use, if you feel more comfortable, you can even use the little green pad here. Go ahead and rinse it off. And take that off now. And once you've rinsed it off, you want to dry it off real quick. One of my drying towels here. I'm going to dry it real quick. I'm going to get the back. I like to season the inside and the outside since it's cast iron. And after you've done that, you bring it over here. And you set it on the stove and put the stove on warm. And what you're wanting to do is you're wanting it to get hot to the touch. That way you're opening up the pores so it can absorb the oil that you're going to apply to it. A very thin film. So we'll give it a few minutes to warm up like that. Another thing you want to do, you want to heat your oven up to like 500. So we'll do that too. So once you've warmed your pan up to open up the pores, you just want to put a very thin film of cooking oil on it. I prefer cooking oil anyway, soybean oil. You can use lard or Crisco or whatever you want. And the reason you're putting a very thin film on is that it's going to form a coating, and you're going to bake that coating on in a 500-degree oven. You're getting the oil above its smoke point. And all it's doing is it's forming that coating. It's, well, monomers forming into polymers, polymerization. It's forming a non-stick surface is what it's doing. So you get it on there. And I like to put, it's kind of hot. I like to put it all over it. A little bit, I can turn that off. There we go. And so then the only thing you do is you put it in a 500-degree oven, facing down, for about an hour. And so you just put it in the oven, and that's it. And that's the best way to do it in an oven. I like soybean oil, if I didn't say it, because it has a high smoke point. You can actually, especially with these coil elements, you can actually burn the coating off, because those things get hotter than 10 motherfuckers. So you got to be careful. That's another thing, you want to warm up pan slowly. And the other great thing is after I pull this out at 500 degrees, I'm going to put it directly onto the stove top and sear some more steak, maybe make some fajitas or something. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that pan out now that it's been seasoned. While we're at it, why don't we just go ahead and fry something. It needs to be fried. It's been sitting for 3 days. It's pretty good. 3 days of marinating. USDA site says it's good for 5. Let's get that pan out. hot. And there it is, a nice hot pan, holding that heat. Medium hot. Get us some cooking oil. It's gonna start smoking right away. That pat is 500, that's smoking point for it. You can see the oil smoking, and that's fine. I'm just gonna throw that right in there. Better watch my hand, that shit's gonna splatter. Woo! Yeah, daddy. Let me get a spoon, man. Keep my hand away from that shit. Gotta let it burn on there, actually. That's the thing about, you want the pan hot when you cook, and you also want to let it sear under when you put something in. It'll release by itself. If you try to if you cook in it cold, it's gonna stick. Meaning, if you put the pan under cold, put the oil in, put the food in before the pan's hot, it's gonna stick. And once it's hot and you put the food in, let it sit and sear. That way it'll release easily. See, now it's starting to release. You get that nice crispiness on there. Yeah, I feel like that shit just a little longer. And then come right out. Watch this. That's how you get it seared. And you know what you want to do even more than that? You actually want to pat any excess moisture, even marinade off, because that's just going to boil the food instead of sear it. It's going to interfere with the searing. So that's done right there. I can pull that bad boy right off and then clean it again. Yeah, put that handle in there, get it off, get it onto a plate quickly. And move that to the right there, so it needs to come off right away. Do it on my right hand. That's actually even a little more done than I wanted it. You see how that got all that almost like a gravy there? I wanted more of a sear. It was pretty good at the beginning. So next time I know I need to, you know what I could do? I'm going to make fajitas with it later. I'm going to put that up. Get this out of the way. And what I could do, is put some Parmesan on there. Throw that in the oven and toast it, since that's on anyway. Gotta get a better grater. And here comes the cat. Look, man. Check this out. It's like 4:30 in the morning and he hears me. So he's over here like, what you doing, buddy? After I left my grocery bags there. Anyways, alright. I can buy that. I'll throw that in the oven real quick. Trying not to disturb this cat right here deciding to drink his own cooking. Put it in the oven. Let that toast. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, we can look at that. Throw some onion on there too. That should be ready. Pull that out before it's over ready. Where's my mitt up here? Ooh, a little bit over. Oh, listen to that bubbling. Yes, sir. Got some of this on here. That beautifully bubbling. Yeah. Raw? Yes, sir. Raw. It's going to be great. And just to add a touch of flavor. Worcestershire. Nice. Could even fry a couple eggs. I'm kind of hungry. Time to get to business with that. Don't look bad when you toast that bread, huh? 2-day-old. I like it. Put that on a little plate. Hopefully without burning myself. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Extra room is what I'm really talking about. Have fucking room to do everything I want. I'll be glad when the house is done. Kinda hot, mister. And kinda tasty too, I'm sure. As much as I like to take a bite, that right there is just a little bit too hot to fuck with right now. But it's gonna be good. I guess you could always add some cheese to it. Yeah, not bad at all. Bread's still soft inside. I just realized what would go really well with this before I put it away. And that would be the gravy from having made these with too much liquid on them. Yeah, let's pour that on there. Yeah, that's exactly what it needed, huh? I'm liking it. I think you would too. That's what it needed. Did you like it? Yeah, he's like, that gravy ain't too bad. I'm gonna have to go back for seconds. Huh? Yeah.